from the studios in England, so I will say good morning and welcome you to another edition of your program, Good Morning Salon, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today on Thursday, 23rd day inside the month of November 2017, and where they bring this edition of the program to you. My name is Ahmed Sise.
And me name is Kaba. Good morning. Inside this edition of the program, Good Morning Salon, over 160 young salon people will be one use the Temple Run program through Libya for go Europe. Don't ask the government and salon for continue for bring more salon people from Libya come turn back, because they say plenty don't die because of the bad treatment them where they get from authority in Libya. The Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Madam Rugia Tunene Ture Kuroma, say the Minister of Social Welfare, Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden, not able to give accounts for over 6 billion loans out of the 9 billion loans where it said the ministry gets as 2016 budget and do not cover them. And inside the program this morning, Radio Democracy will talk to the chairman and leader for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP, Dr. Prince Alex Harding, but the strategy then where them party go for use for map out for win the 2018 election.
Well, this champions are story day for you inside the program, plus Magistrate Abdul Sharif. Don't send one sexual harassment case go to High Court for trial for a police be alleged say 135-year-old man be want for do mommy under the business with 191-year-old mommy. Work about safely for you inside the program, so no one way continue for listening as today live on air on 98.1 FM and also on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl where now support Mosiwa empowered by AfriCell. You can also get to live on Facebook page or the stream on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM on Facebook. You can go there, drop your comments or send me text message to the number 077-981-981. The number again is 077-981-981. Send message and be part of the program. Well, at the studio this morning, we want to welcome Madam Rugia Tunene Ture Kuroma, the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs. Good morning and welcome to the program, madam.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, as you read from the headline, they also talk about issues and what they happen at the ministry. As you say, the ministry not able to account for over 6 billion in the call on the Anti-Corruption Commission for go investigate the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs. We will come back to them and can get more details on the issues them where the budget money we then get for 2016 and donor money we then get when say the minister are not able to account for so far. Continue for the way to we'll come back to it shortly.
The first issue we look at inside the program this morning gets for do with young people as over the past year them plenty pan them don't they involve in bad thing them where some people don't they say they make them not they develop and said then they allow some politician them for use them for do bad. Well, as way for raise awareness among the young people here, not for involved in violence business, especially in the 2018 election. This make the Ministry of Internal Affairs don't start one non-violence campaign at Kono, Kabala and Lunsar. Usai one major na the 9th Battalion na Simbakoro inside Kono district. Major Abu Ture don't say force them soldier man them where don't be security now for politician them, not for the wear soldier uniform or use other thing them way belong to the military where go give them bad name. We reporter Usman Kamara been there with the team where then go do the swaka and gonna reports.
Any kuskas make it happen during election time in the country, youth then are the people we can involve more inside them bad tier. But again, the youth they are knocking grab and begin do so and self not to secret for no say plenty time na politician can give them rum, drugs and other bad thing them for go rally and some tend them for go set confusion for them. For tap them plenty bad tier where youth then don't evolve by over the past year, make different organizations don't come up with non-violence campaign for talk to youth them how important for deal with peace. But for continue, for talk to the youth here, make them not involved inside violence, make the Ministry of Internal Affairs don't start one non-violence campaign na Kono, Kabala and Lonsar with the theme na National Campaign on Non-Violence and Discipline Among Youths. Outside the Public Relation Officer na the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Aaron Bundu Lahai say, now because still the violence increase in the country, make them come up with this campaign.
As a ministry, we don't realize it, despite the minister's effort from we take over of the ministry last year, of course, proactive measures we don't take. In addition to the practical measures through the arrest of Okadas and the issuance of press release for gangs. But despite all the moves there, we don't realize it, still violence dey on the increase. And now that we go into election, by next year, the MKC ministry will decide to take a proactive measure by engaging on a nationwide awareness campaign on non-violence and discipline, so as to actually educate the public about the benefit of being peaceful. So in short, the importance of this turn of actually engage the public. So now make you find out, say, we kind of the provinces will decide to engage the public both through the media.
We be the talk. The local unit commander and alongside division, Emmanuel Escagbo, say not to all them where you then involve in violence for the use weapon and other bad things pan them.
By themselves, they're not violent. Now, people then don't form themselves into cabals. Now, this they say, me na me get this group of boys. This is na me get this group. Now, that cabal they now they try to break, but not they break on with violence, because violence not they solve violence. We they use the message for preach to the youth then that they are no longer like these lower animals. We not get better thinking power. We then go to use them for do bad. While people then they think say na for hold gun, for hold this, na you know more na the thing we na preparedness for law and order. To me, violence not the hot violence, but are happy we then can move here where the Minister of Internal Affairs don't take for help. We also reach the communities and for preach the message. Youth then they will don't comport themselves even to the highest level.
Inside the waka where the ministry go do one concern with one major na the 9th battalion at Simbiko inside Konodi Street. Major Abu Toure say ex-soldier man them working there as security them politician them for tap for the West soldier property because he say that's don't give them bad name.
People that don't left the army, they not left the police. When I retired, people them some were retired because of disciplinary action. Then they stop for use the uniform and police uniform. So using our uniform, we will identify between we and the normal person or the civilian. Then if anything happen, like political rally they happen, they see soldier man where they see person when an ordinary person, the West soldier close, they dance before. Then we begin send signal to the other political parties and say, and then the soldier then going there, they will do it. So they even guide them, which of course that is not the thing.
Bokari Umu Mansare, na the Secretary General, na Koinadugu District Youth Council, we immediately talk on behalf of the youth then. He said this time they not go involve in violence, but they go around the district for preach peace among them, comping them.
The ugly incident will happen August 16. Me or the talks have been involved. I went away, I go Guinea, come, I can't take 14 days in a cell, 5 days in a prison. And except the 1st of January 2016, where Anesbe Koma come, Obegam, where he get mercy upon we. So that is a bitter experience we don't learn. As a youth council, we get a role for play. We go right around the district, call meetings, educate to colleague them, tell them, say, hey guys, this one are politics. If they come, after some time you go. When you go, let us serve as one family. Let us not fail to serve for somebody tomorrow job for today. It takes you kind of day. After tomorrow, look at it like it nothing.
As the ministry go continue with this campaign at other side in the country for the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
We continue the program Good Morning Salon with the mixing from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Be part of the program, send message to the number 077-981-981 or go on our Facebook page on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM and drop your comments on the issues that we discuss. As you hear from our headline, the Deputy Minister, now the Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Ogiatunene Tsurekroma, don't say the Minister of Social Welfare, Sylvia Olain Kablai, they're not able for our gear accounts for over 6 billion out of the about 9 billion where the ministry gets as 2016 budget from donor and governments. We're in there with you this morning at the studio. Good morning, one more time. Welcome to the program.
Good morning and good morning to this Day.
Yes, before we can talk about details about this 6 billion we say the ministry not able for account for so far. What's it on the happen at the ministry, because we don't get plenty issues then from where you and your minister took over that ministry there.
I think say before I can this morning I don't sit down, I don't reflect, I don't think on several occasions, and I don't then at the ministry now almost 2 years ago. So for make you see I decide for can't sit down because I want for let people they know waiting them in don't they read about me. Waiting them been done they read about waiting they happen at the ministry, and waiting been done they happen with the government and the ministry and the APC party. Because when you look at waiting the awareness time newspaper been they write, they accuse the government of the APC party. Now so they put the APC-led government of Anes by Koroma. And so I can't for discuss now all the issues them they. So the question where they ask go fall within the issues them where they can talk.
We don't get this issue of allegation of corruption for the minister against you. You said they now they make a corruption allegation against who side for why not before who?
I know they make allegations against the minister. They make allegations on the documents the way are all against the ministry where myself na part of. The Ministry of Social Welfare and I mean the deputy. So if I talk on allegations, it means I ask the ACC for can investigate, including me, because I didn't the ministry. So not to the minister, but the ministry. And in the ministry, we get different people where they work there. And each and everybody gets in responsibility. So not to the minister they talk about the ministry of which I am a part.
The Ministry of Social Welfare recently, before now, can have issues that they happen plenty, and a very critical ministry in terms of welfare of people, especially the disadvantaged group. You know, if you sit down alala, so you know they bring the work on supposed to do them.
You know, the Ministry of Social Welfare now a ministry we cut across all other ministries. Let me just forget but where we it cut across all other ministries. We supposed for collaborate with every ministry in this country. And everybody in this country, the Ministry of Social Welfare supposed to work with her. If problem it affects the growth of the people, the nation. And so therefore we need for fairness solution, a permanent solution. When me don't come as deputy, the things them way I don't see. One of the things the way I talk to people now, in any position where you did, not just at MDAs, any position where they put you as deputy, if you not get a clear role, una always they get problem with people. Because they appoint you, the one way appoint you, they expect you for work and get results from you. The people the way you give service to, they expect you for deliver. But if you not get a specific role for do, then you go begin get problem with people. You go begin get problem with people. And exactly, I don't see even in the general associations, you always they say the deputy they only act in the absence of the substantive. And if you get a boss with too bossy, you know they give a responsibility. So you go there you they loaf.
How you go describe the relationship between you and the Minister of Social Welfare currently?
Me and Dr. Blyden, we get issues. And the issues the way we get now, administrative issues. Me they look at administrative procedures for anything where you they do. We not get personal problem because we can't meet in our working place. And I don't think then they are the advice.
So the administrative issues there we talk about now. Waiting at the issues here.
Well, like this now, I tell you. If like this now, make I tell you, like this documents then where we go present in a parliament. When I they read the document, I they see all side the minister, and I don't ever see which side they make them. I don't ever know which side they go present. This now by coincidence where I go to parliament, I go meet the minister. They present to the well of parliament, the committee. And I know say, ministers, they're not responsible when it comes to budget hearing for good representation. It's the permanent secretary, the accountants, and the heads of the different directorates, the way they within the ministry. Now they go there. If we go there as ministers, we they go listen. But when we go and meet the minister, he say he don't come on a court, he don't go take affidavit because they can't present, he go take hold. I just tin up the look. I don't even see them. So I get the document here. I go back and look at this document. What I seen at the document, when me as deputy, I know say this thing where they put say me they get, I don't ever get it. Why somebody go put me name?
They put your name.
Me get fuel 180 liters every month? No. And
so you don't ever
no. If anybody they read awareness time newspaper, you find out say most of the articles on awareness time newspaper before this time, the deputy minister, they connive with accountant with this for thief. How I go connive with accountant where me no get access to money, where the minister don't write clearly, he pull a memo for tell all the staff of the ministry say, we are not for take any instructions from the deputy. But the article there they go out. The minister don't write but corruption, and we don't see at a point he don't run, he don't write, he don't go anti-corruption. But me canaya for make her join the minister and join the people of this country for law we call the anti-corruption for Canada we ministry and do an investigation.
This issue of the field, this 180 liter field, which you get part of the document where
the documents are all naya at the watch so 180. This now the first document where the ministry submit to Parliament. The first document when the
process where they didn't feel and they can sign for them. The document where they send somebody sign. Well,
now that make this document sign. The one where they present na Parliament sign, because for let you go Parliament, you must don't sign and for take ownership. It's signed by the then acting permanent secretary. The first document is signed by Mrs. Reiki McCarthy. This second document is signed by the current PSO don't get, because we can not forget say we can a social welfare. We don't change 5 permanent secretaries. 5 inside almost 2 years. We don't change 5 permanent secretaries, and you go begin for ask yourself why.
Maybe you go tell me why.
You go begin for ask yourself. Somebody go begin for ask yourself. The first, you know what's in up now? The parliamentary, the minister they say, I don't dey na the ministry for 10 months. I no get permanent secretary. I been they run the ministry. I get magic. I laugh. Because when we come, we been get PS Momofo. And all man know the drama waiting happen between PS Momofo and the minister. And then we get acting PS Usman Kano. The thing way happen between them, na another drama. After we don't get a 9 and send to we Keru, Mr. Keru. When Keru come, the minister writes, he say, oh, na the best PS I don't get. Then not go, the minister say Keru thief. He go anti-corruption. Then Reiki begin act. After Reiki, the minister say no, because of some other issues. Then bring another PS. This new PS just take over last Friday. And last Friday it take over. Monday social welfare appear na Parliament to the Committee on the Appropriation of Budget. He signed the document. He say now them prepare the document. But now last Friday it come. And Parliament don't invite social welfare from the 14th of November on a Tuesday. And that Tuesday, now the acting PS Reiki now appear with the accountant and the others ministry staff. But Parliament stand them down, tell them, say, the minister don't call them, say, he not see the document and he not approve them. So they say, well, for make them give the minister opportunity, let them bring the document, let the minister approve them. When they come, then take almost 3 days for work on the document and then produce a new document. This new document where they produce, according to the article where the Awareness Time newspaper writes, because me no did it, but when I read the article where Awareness Time newspaper writes, it say the accountant of we ministry, Mr. Ibrahim Sise, confessed to Parliament say, not to him prepare the documents. Now the minister prepare. The minister now they say put this. So he not able for defend the document. Right. And so then stand them down for go back 5 o'clock the same day. When they go now 5 o'clock, the accountants not go again. Now the permanent secretary go. But what it look funny, the accountants now in talk the morning say now the minister prepare the document. But according to this newspaper, Awareness Time newspaper, now the committee go ask now the PS will just come 2 days. Say, now this document, the accountant been say, the minister force them for maker, what do you say? And according to Awareness Time newspaper, when me did it so, the PS say, no, they're not force them. Now, tell the staff them, for stay in our office, say nobody no for go no side for prepare the document.
Right, well, continue for the YouTube, we'll come back to you and can look at details them on the document where the ministry go present in our Parliament. In name na Rogiatsu Nene Turekoma, in the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs. we continue the program Good Morning Salon.
And at this time, we want to welcome now the studio the chairman and leader for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP, Dr. Prince Alex Harding. Good morning, sir. Now, the very first time this audio host you from where you get the position. Congratulations and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I also say good morning to the Court of Public Opinion, Radio Democracy 98.1.
We get 3 months ahead of the 2018 March 7 elections. We may be win the Sierra Leone People's Party today for can talk how far we don't go with preparations for the election and the strategies them on the plan for use for win the 2018 election. As we talk currently, how prepared is the SLPP for the 2018 elections?
Well, we are prepared mentally. We are also prepared physically and to a large extent financially. And we're ready for going into the political battle of brains, battle of opinions and manifestos and how we will sell the program. But we're not going to invent the wheel. We're not expert at winning elections. We know exactly what we need for tell people then, and we know exactly what we get for do and we say for go. So I'm very confident that after 10 years, the people don't see the difference between SLPP and the other party.
How the SLPP stand right now in terms of support? Because we see of late so many people left the party for go join another party or establish a party where they don't do now. How we stand in terms of support right now?
Well, to be candid, anybody will left, just like the biblical saying, we one sheep left, you go after for bring a calm based on my own experience and the religious aspect as well. But what I might say, as 1 or 2 don't left, I can assure you, say, beaucoup don't come. In fact, most people, they confess, they say because we halal been there, namely they sit on the fence. Most from the other parties and those who have never got involved in active politics. So, but since I don't take over with God being my helper, I do establish sanity, sense of purpose, discipline and respect for authority. So most people don't come. If I do a snap sampling statistically, I will tell you, say every 5 posse don't come. We don't come. Perhaps I've seen, let me put it that way, every 50 don't come, about 1 don't go. So we are on a winning streak. So they already go and they cause noise, few of them, they right.
You say more people they come, but recently we see more people that as recent as day before yesterday with suicide, people in the eastern parts, they go hand over there and then their t-shirts and then they cut them from the SLP and they go over to the APC.
But then I give you a nice strategy. Me say I can able to do that day. Me man they say well I get no one on mine inside. I can able gather there anytime. I get them tell red shirts. I get more than 200 red shirts when I come and take the red shirt and wear the green shirt. I don't do that type of juvenile politics. In fact, we don't notice saying that that's the try for do, but we also get information say on the day of that court they want to use their green shirts for can cause mayhem. We will give cause for the government for take certain undemocratic decisions. So in fact, if you didn't have the social media, I sent a public notice. In fact, I think I sent it here for talk to all people there that they may not wear green. So that is not not 90 show say you people that don't go. In fact, that's what we call in politics rent a crowd. You can rent a crowd for do any mischievous thing.
Other people I believe say with the formation of the NGC, on SLPP also the NGC come for weekend because if you look at the membership of the NGC, now people are beginning at the SLPP.
Well, on the face of it, for sure, you get some people then from the SLPP. You see, but also you get a lot of people from the other side, especially the APC. Who say kind of young Caribbean based day. Not the north, not Cambia. And not they underestimate in potential. No way. I'm not that type of politician. But in not able to shake the base of the party. See, SLPP, Shaka Stevens said once, as I was a young man who I just done college, he said, SLPP get base, we know that party not get. He said, if you go by real democratic, elections, you SLPP, you know, will ever be there. He has done his bit. He came within 1 year, he won't be member of the party, be member of the party. So he became member of the party less than a year or so. But you know get what he want. I wish he for stay level by the elections and see what will come out of it. Even some people nobody expects that John Benjamin will get that kind of amount, but look at the tremendous votes which John Benjamin get. We are really doff my hat to him. Perhaps he said will get better votes. Perhaps he will win. But you know what? He go. So definitely it will take 1 or 2 people then. But SLPP, just like the APC, is a traditional party. People then they not to follow, not to people that they follow. Anybody will follow people. You know, follow principles, traditions, and doctrines of a party. That is not a seasoned or reliable politician. But I can tell you, the majority of the people who have been with him did not budge, did not go. But we just appeal, say whatever happened, SLPP is still in our home. Any time you're ready for can be okay. We're not getting nothing against that.
So, a few months to the elections, who says SLPP now?
But I say within a stronger like on T3, in fact, palm 3, because palm 3 is stronger in terms of volume than on T3. You find out say Brisel come and the farm that part what the palm 3 is survive. Fire come.
I don't even ask you the question. You say financially, on also strong, and people are not the same that way. They say SLPP gets money for undertake full campaign operations this election.
First of all, you know, which is the most important asset, even translated into finance. Human asset, see the countries, you can translate into finance. Now the people, now the major asset who get, but not more so the psyche of the people. They don't know now, say this is their time. And that is very important. They know that the time is, and they are doing everything possible. But may I take you back to the last minute of our party, 1991, 1995. We started with no fire. After we done the out of power in political hibernation for 24 years. We're not beginning now 2 or 3 no more start the party per se. We're not begin money. So but what did we have? The people's will, the people's determination. So money begin come inside, trickle. Even we're not even able to go to the north for campaign that first round. That's why. So now the second round that money begin come, we go. But our currency, as our leader Kiros Mother Bieki always say, now the people, and we don't show another this country. So the one where they feel say that money go bring power. No, money yes, you can shake the country because everybody knows the situation, how things are difficult. If you give me invest, they put 200,000. How can they? But the people in this country don't know underestimate their intelligence at all. They are very, very crafty. Now they know say they vote than their life.
So you feel say we're not able to forget more people than before the normal that base way you say now on a base now the southeast?
The base is unshaken out to now. Understand? Then as I said, the peace, unity, the discipline, and the way we carry about ourselves. And more so, we have a popular candidate as a presidential candidate. It don't attract a lot of people, believe in me, from the APC. I don't want to name names here, but you'll be shocked if they wanted to transpire at the APC. They don't bring a lot of people on board. They have been telephoning me, but we don't want to be so childish, make us so amateurish, big hala. Anytime we go, people they come. They come, they change clothes, they say they don't come. Then most of their followers, then the one that you know about 24 presidential aspirants per day. If you say they're happy, they're not happy. They grumble seriously to it, but they not for face and paper. So and they get their followers then. We they know in fact they know the means their words. After 24, we're not able to choose one. Whereby everybody don't give them hope. The world don't give them hope. The party don't give them hope. The certain leaders don't give them hope. You think that's a happy place? But now they are in governance, so you can understand. But most of them are talking with us. Believe me, and some of them they talk, they say, well, now wait, the right time is coming.
Dr. Prince Alex Harding, chairman and leader for the SLPP. Continue for the weeks at the studio. The time from the studio clock now 8 a.m. We go for this break and continue the program.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank. People's Bank. Oh yeah. Sure. Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value. We drive customer success. Sure. Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us. You can count on us. Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Alright, the program is still listening to now. Good morning, Salon. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM, 0779819181. Continue for Adi Voice to Tine with the top on the program, or go now Radio Democracy Facebook page. We still get the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs in the studio, and serve the chairman and leader for the SLPP, Dr. Pinsadin Seth there. In case you get any question or comments for them, send them at the text line or go now Radio Democracy Facebook page. I come over again to the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare. We don't see so many allegations then we don't make against the ministry. Say we're unable for account for over 6 billion euros when a part of the money where government can do no money them for running a ministry 2016. But say we look at other issues them apart from this money. They don't say we talk they know the comments and don't say you the deputy minister and that of the minister where they head the ministry, not the C1 side. How best to be don't try for ensure so una set to discuss them when una get for run the ministry.
I believe say people the way know me will talk say no. Nene, he really don't be, he really don't try. I restrain myself for make and not talk on all waiting they happen and waiting me they go through and waiting the ministry they go through under the leadership of Dr. Blyden. I try, I write letters of complaint to the president, I write letters to the party, the head of the civil service, because there are certain responsibility, we're not to the minister responsibility, now the civil servant the responsibility like the PS. So if you not do am, now I go complain. As soon as I complain, the minister now they respond, they tell the head of the civil service, say, now me don't get instruction, they not for do this.
So what about
when the party don't call me 3 times, I appear the 3 times, Dr. Blyden not show up. Party call me. And the president, when are the chairman and leader of the party, now he give the mandate to the deputy chairman when Honorable Minkailu Mansawe, the leader of the Women Congress, and then call all the female ministers, and then the secretary for the party, they all did it. Then call me go to them. Ain't no go. From that, nobody not call me again for tell me anything. And I don't go through a lot. If I tell you, say, from where I come, now almost 1 year, so me motoka poil. The minister said they no for me come. The PS then are the responsibility. All man afraid for me come. Where I get them, I don't sleep na good 210. Me tire boss na good. That's why they work with her. They know they carry on the ride. Boss na good. And that motoka na him the former deputy minister been they use. All man they tell me, hey, you can't meet all motoka, but na in then give me. I sleep na good 210. Na the highway. I complain. The tired. Na so are the pastor. Na only when this new PS come, he gave me in yon motoka this yesterday. Now I used so this morning. 1 year, I don't complain. And as I say, they don't call me in go. And the thing where they look, this woman, they work under the APC-led government. Then it writes against the APC-led government. Say the APC-led government serve the ministry. This woman don't write, but me as deputy say I connive with thief 200 million for clear sacrificial meat. This woman don't care senior staff then at the ministry for connive with contractors for thief.
So how are they able for run the ministry in terms of in giving you work for doing your own section?
Make I tell you,
they give responsibility.
Make I tell you, it give me a responsibility for do this end child marriage, for organize the end child marriage at one point. I don't do well with the work with partners. I go and talk to them. I go meet first lady because that time the first lady self be one lunch, the ministry they launch. How you go get two institutions from the same country they launch? So I try where he put me in charge. We launch together. The ministry take the lead in partnership with the office of the first lady, and then the AU commissioner come. During the process, if you don't delegate an activity to somebody for do something, anything happen and you they ask. I just left her open the email. I see the minister write an email to a genius person. Na potluck or they give instructions say, copy partners say, anything we get for do under this end child marriage, na in them for deal with, na in them for ask. After he don't give me the responsibility. If any mistake come over, you notice, na me they call and ask, na me go query the person. But if you don't write, I respond, I tell and say, you don't give me this job, why you not get back to me? Why you always like for humiliate me? Per staff meeting, he go tell the staff them. Before me, the deputy minister, even in no get right for talk to partners. Now me for talk to partners. They don't do it. And partners then don't run away na the ministry. Then they're not a hidden secret. With partners, when are traditional partners, UNICEF, UNDP, all man don't run away na the ministry. They're not the candy because of the method of approach. You can correct people if you think say then they do bad without you not insult them. And I don't visit other different ministries when a woman-led ministries. I don't say how then they address issues for bring change within the ministry. But when you come to social welfare, now a different approach. Everything about Dr. Blyden now for insult, humiliate, disgrace people.
So the area of the issue of corruption, we don't need it from the minister, from owner. We don't see people that don't go police, people don't go anti-corruption.
Now the minister they go police. Now the minister don't go anti-corruption. Now the minister don't write now in paper about me. And so me now they join them. Because it look like when I want anti-corruption no they listen. But me now they join them because I don't see the allegations of corruption, not to think the way somebody for six right.
So when are the evidence that we get on this 6 billion we talk about?
Now I they look at the documents, not only presenter. According to Awareness Time newspaper, the article, and the signature the way they are the document, anybody will sign the document, take responsibility of the document. This second document, na Sir Johnny signer, the new PS. This first document, na Reiki Makati, na then signer. The two people go take responsibility of the document. Then go able for tell we who that prepare this. But Awareness Time newspaper already don't tell we say, the accountants say the minister force her for make the second document. The accountants say incomfortable with the first document when na in they make. And the accountants na any institution we for no say na in they dish out money. Na in to and then they retire everything. Na in for able tell the status of financing na the institution. If the accountant say you know able defend the documents we get for do with the financing of the institution where they had, then people then get for raise concern.
Like how it come up to 6 billion
now when are they look the documents where them presents the first and second document, a question they will now 1.4 we say what was the actual received by you, that the amount by the MDA for first, second, third and fourth quarter for the year 2016 and 2017. So the answer say for 2016, the government of Sierra Leone gave them 638,300,000. And say for donor fund, then we get 8,658,955,000. This now from a donor. The donor now then give with this. And when you put these two together, you they get 9,295,255. That's not this we get as a ministry in 2016. Then, when it comes to 2017, according to the documents, as I say, I know they reside and prepare them. They not ever give me a budget of the ministry, even if I did ask. But because the minister don't give instructions, nobody know they give me. But this way I get, according to waiting them put now, yeah, 2017, then get a rollover of 1,462,979,300,000. Now in at the rollover. And then the donor funding will come now 460 million. But then you go look who side they attach out and spend them. When you look now, yeah, pan waiting the report say then we spend as a ministry in 2016 now 2,857,900. That means to say we supposed to get a balance of 6,437,355. And this for don't be like the rollover. But waiting then put us rollover now 1 billion. But when they camp and waiting then spend for 2017, even though the rollover now 1,400,000,000 and something, where you add plus waiting donor fund given at 460, you they get 1,922,937. But now this we get as a ministry, but we overspend. We don't spend 3,100,000,000. So you begin ask yourself, how una say una get 1 billion so 100 and una don't go spend 3 billion?
So the parliamentary committee,
you know,
for pick down the
I know they as I say, I know they what are they read from awareness time? Awareness time now the paper where they give information about social welfare. So they go by awareness
you
time.
You engage in the minister or the accountants in the ministry for no.
What I do, I send a letter to the permanent secretary for ask. I say when I put deputy minister, they receive 180 liters a month. I want to know na mistake una do or for make I know. Nobody no respond to me because I wanted to know. Then I talk to the accountant. I say una put this. Na mistake una do. Nobody no respond to me. And then because the minister don't open an official forum and now they can send anything we get for do with corruption with anybody. So I send the information there. He respond and I tell and say I get a document we prepared for the transport officer Brahma Lamin for sign for 49 million loans. And I get another I get documents where proof say people that were not in the ministry say if you can just write, you say let them get and so. And you know, I think the minister, they get instructions. And when you get instructions, if you can't newly, you know, like the PS, the way that they can't newly, they know waiting they happen, then just they take the instruction. When they go don't understand that, then stop, then they get a problem.
Alright, well, continue for with you, we'll come back to you. Madam Ogiatunene Tugekoma, and the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare Agenda and Insurance Affairs, where we still continue for looking inside the issues, and on the line now, we get the Minister of Social Welfare Agenda and Insurance Affairs, we now Dr. Sylvia Blyden. Good morning, welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, we get you Deputy Minister in the studio and don't make plenty allegations them about how we will work together and say money will come up to about 6 billion with the ministry according to a report to us in parliament not able to account for power.
Yes. Somebody went halfway through the program, so I listened some of the allegations then. I don't know if you're looking for react, if that's you call for.
Yes, we want to get your side of the story.
Okay. I want to make an attach to my mind back to January this year when the government spokesman, somebody from the office of the government spokesman, maintain on a program, on a 1098.1 program, and he made a talk about the financial need issue. While he talk, the minister call on a radio station. And when he called on a station, he attacked the gentleman from the office of government spokesman, saying a liar. So the man they lies, the man cost and boku, and the man really upset. I had to come on that radio program again myself to add the situation. And one thing will come out clearly that day, where everybody commended me for, was the master way in which I handled the deputy minister. Everybody made a call me. That recording, in fact, even going on social media, it went viral. Everybody, they listened, they said, what? Dr. Blyden, we're so impressed with how you carry yourself. You see, that is what I've been doing since May 2016. I can talk, I can joke. Me, deputy minister, na me on Samsumana. Like how Samsumana may they undermine President Kuruma. People don't know me, who way close to the president. Now, so we deputy minister in middle day. I've handled it with a lot of maturity. And at the same maturity as we talked this morning.
All right. So,
is that awareness times newspaper, na me form, na me may run am. I am no longer running. It is now edited by a gentleman who they call Abdul Angura.
So let me look at the issues then. Yeah, because I want to go to the issue there about first of all,
the key issue, she's mentioned awareness times. The short term assessment, I don't mention awareness times 7 times. Allow me, please. Abdul Malik Bangura, na in Grandpa, na the chairman for Putloko District Council, Pamuni Fofana. Pamuni Fofana, na in the immediate boss of my deputy minister. My deputy minister was the deputy chairman of the Putloko District Council. And when I'm in the deputy chairman of the Putloko District Council, he molest in boss, like I did molest him to right now.
Dr. Blyden, let me go to the issue there. The issue is it just really make reference to the issue. The question is, una present documents in a parliament say he signed for fuel, una get 180 liters of fuel per month where he say not ever receive.
You go allow me for reply to woman in allegation.
Miss therefore ask me question the way I get from the issues that we don't deal with itself. No, we not get time. Now we not get time for begin pull all them, so we go to the issues then.
You have to understand because saying awareness times, let people that know the beefing between him and the family of this man, so they can understand why they keep on saying awareness times, awareness times, awareness times. He attacked the bobo and grandpa, he locked her inside office, he make them almost beat the man up. So they have this beefing because now the bobo and the bobo sabiam. So they have this beefing here at the Malik Bangura, where they know before me and in the can walk. So all what you think they do, so now you can bobo inside the set. Like now we don't call awareness times, awareness times, awareness times, so many times. But the Bobo will reply and tomorrow in a newspaper, he will talk to Dr. Blyden and all right. So go talk to and we don't go lock the Bobo and grandpa, he get that talk them, then lock the man, they almost beat the man. He not go talk him. He go give the impression of saying awareness times is a Blyden. So let the public understand that the issue between Nene Toure and awareness times, it predates me. Now here Abdul Malik Bangura, because he talks them go for go beat the man, they lock the man at the man office, one whole day they molest the man. That's not the issue.
So let me go now to the issue then na social welfare. You know, the minister say you never receive fear, and the document on a parliament say una get fear.
Okay, you see that allegation there about fuel? It's one that is very amusing to me because everybody in that ministry didn't know. So even today, we get a meeting for discuss fuel allocation.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Hello? Yes.
But definitely, it's saying right to somebody, they say get 180 liters fuel. Maybe not the first document. But you see, you have to understand something here. It's quite right. So the civil servants, they may go to parliament and the 13th of November with a document where anomaly approve. So when they go to parliament to present the document, I inform the House of Parliament. I don't know what they have done to present. And the minister is ministry. So you can't go represent on behalf of the ministry. The minister don't know what to now go present. So parliament.
We will try for connect with the Minister of Social Welfare and Human Affairs again, Dr. Sylvia Biden, for continuing response rate on to the issues that we don't get so far at the studio. We will take this message when we come back. We can studio.
Better don't come. Now you don't trust bank again. You don't salon banco. You don't trust bank get plenty product and service there for you. You must get what you want to go better. Let me savings account, ide. Current account, ide. Fixed deposit account, ide. Credit facility, ide. All for you. Me and you. Union Trust Bank, that's alone for me and you. It's future savings account, ide. School fee savings account, ide. Pay advance salary scheme, ide. We branch and they all up but not alone. Boko no kenema, we dey. Kamalama bogo kakambia, we dey. Jala fit and don't sa, we dey. And my legacy one, me and you. Union Trust Bank, me and you. Union Trust Bank, Union Trust Bank, that's alone for me. Union Saloma Banco, Union Trust Banco.
Union Trust Bank, empowering Sierra Leonean businesses.
We continue the program Good Morning Salon, where they come to you from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and we continue with the Minister of Social Welfare Agenda and Children's Affairs. So, Madam Minister, the type of explain about the fear before the line cut off. Is it that we will not ever give the Deputy Minister fear and reports in Parliament so we receive 180 litres fear per month?
Well, don't put documents in the talk about it. The first document and the second document.
The first document.
Well, you see, the first document, how to explain to you, say, you may get so many inconsistencies and inaccuracies inside that they may throw them out so I come back to a minister. In fact, one of the members of parliament, you may therefore tell them, say, I know your minister is one of the most diligent ministers. For present this kind of document, this kind of if you see what time it present. He said, I wonder if she has seen it. When they confirm, say, they not show me, they throw them out. So when I come back to the minister. So that's the way they can out. Fortunately, they do changes and see we can get now a new permanent secretary on Thursday last week.
So the polar aspects of the fear where they say they give the minister, they pull on.
No, because it's a bulky document. There will be one line. Now you will ask and they say if the new document, if they put say 1180 litre, if you not be the get them. You see, me not go to that level of put that the get.
And the other allegation are that according to the documents we present and the money we get last year, the rollover for be something about over 6 billion. Una puts in a 1 billion gets, but una don't spend 3 billion. So this discrepancy in that area, about what you get last year, what you spend, what you roll over, what you don't spend this year?
Yes, 98.1, you know, one of the challenges I don't face as minister, that for deal with a deputy minister way, I don't know how to put it, it gets challenged in reading and understanding issues. I think that the most euphemistic way I would express them, she's challenged in understanding what she reads. See, when you say rollover, I wish him for don't ask me that, tell him. Rollover means the money when they forgive you, the government of Sierra Leone forgive you 2016, but they roll over into 2017. Now I roll over. Unfortunately, you don't understand. I make you go and read you the talk book. I want to advise them till if find an accountant or someone who is mathematically inclined, because you know, to understand that you need to all understand math. So let's find somebody who will explain them, then they explain them about what's in a bank balance sheet. You know, so she would not do what she has done this morning, because you know it is sad as a woman to listen to her when they do the call.
Now you deputy, one go and see if you're very involved in the process, as in they say you keep her out of everything at the ministry. If you don't know exactly what's in the happening, and not for the raise the issue, they also where it is now.
Okay, I want to read out a text message when the deputy minister sent to me about how I will be prepared when the body or the letter first coming. He texted, Honorable Minister, he said, I have frequent tooling. I'm not able to come to work today. He said, thank you for your call. He said, please arrange with my secretary what we discussed on the phone. That basically he released funds where she's due as deputy minister. Where you speak as deputy minister, then the ministry will take care of you. So I mean sick. I get exchanges. They not can work almost 1 month. How many know they can work? It is sick. So I get a text day, the date you will see them at the same where they first sent letter about preparing for go to parliament. In fact, for 1 month I'm not scared. I'm not scared because tell me say sick. He tell me only condition the way he say do am. So I was not seeing her in the ministry. How for somebody where you know they see? The text then I have. The text was still in my phone where he send it to me. Say the Allah send money for him because he know well. Immediately I instruct the then acting permanent secretary say the deputy minister is sick. She needs money to the tune of 3 million loans. And I make sure so when I spend them to run. So then send the 3 million loans and give secretary for Giam. You see, I tell you earlier, this woman is my own Samsumana. First, I know all this woman with love will come as 2 women the way they appoint now.
The issue between you and deputy from the Tewuna take over like don't be in the public domain now. Which thing you as minister don't do for make sure so in a relationship, you know, at least it will be one who not able to work together.
I don't do Boku. You see this problem, it boils down to one issue. That is Bondo business and $12 million. That's what it boils down to.
Alright. Well, we want to thank you during the program. We just also will forget you sometime at the studio for some people. No? We also will get you in our studio sometime for the way before discuss more into the issues there, so because we get other issues in time with you. Thank you during the program this morning. Yes, in name now Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden, in the Minister of Social Welfare and Gender and Children's Affairs.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, and not forget say we're gonna the studio the chairman and leader for the Sierra Leone People's Party SLPP, Dr. Prince Alex Harding, is there this morning for tell we how the SLPP prepare ahead of the 2018 election. And Mr. Harding, now we don't see new political party they don't come. Previous elections then on our top targets them now be the ruling APC party and some other party them, but now we don't see new party then we don't emerge. The SLPP in any way they feel scared or how prepared gonna be for challenge them party come 2018.
For the SFP is scared, perhaps that it's a misnomer, with all due respect of his statement. What in don't scare we, man, what it will happen where APC don't fall apart. What is happening, believe me as a Sierra Leonean, and I've been minister, I've been deputies, it's pathetic. It's not good, although I'm not kind of for talk, but still when you talk about the preparation, enough fine for this country. I think the president, who is my colleague, with all due respect to him as chairman leader, I think she come in immediately and stop this, because it may not good for democracy, not good for the country, especially the donors then, where they out there, because if they are scared away, like our my sister they talk, we say we they come up power very soon. That is not good for bring donor back where you don't go, or this kind of vibrations where they send. It will make governance very difficult, even with best intents and purposes. I will say, I pray to the president for him to intervene and stop this one. It's not good, it's disgraceful for this country. It should say, to some extent, the center don't fall, there's no center, and that's not good for our democracy. But you're talking about preparation as a party. As I told you, I'm not going to tell you the details of strategies, then I'm not a strategist, I'm not a politician. But as I told you, we have the will of the people, we have brains, we have human resources, and one of the things they will do, because now the requirement for any responsible political party. Therefore, present your thoughts and strategies, and who say to get money and how you go about it under the umbrella of a manifesto. So would they launch the process of preparing the manifesto very soon? This is not a manifesto of the SFP alone, or who just sit down in office or the brigadier. Would they take the manifesto to everybody?
So the new direction documents where the flag bearer be present on Saturday, not one manifesto that one day.
He said the new direction is a policy, broad policy. The manifesto is going to be the people's manifesto to go on the new direction. They will go now as strict. We have talked to the elitists of this nation. Understand? Now we are going to the grassroots. We are going to talk to them, and they are going to tell us what they need in their manifesto. We are going from district to district. We regard at people, the executive members, the grassroots. We regard at them. Then tell with every district, including also the western area.
The citizens' manifesto already did.
No, that is their own citizens' manifesto. We are saying the people's manifesto. And that is they're technically different, because many people own the manifesto. Understand? We're not going to look at cities' manifesto and then plagiarize it, just lift the or mere idea. We're going to them. Sometimes they think them where they will talk as a party and as others who are interested. It could be very interesting. For example, there's something in this country, people talk about well-body. Well-body, people talk about the histology aspect, that your lungs, your system. But there's one thing which is very important in this country where people don't live out, would affect almost everybody: the mental health of this nation. We as SFP are going to put something very strong in our manifesto. Not everybody think of mental health.
But something in the way that our policy documents where we don't make use as campaign tool, them like the no SS, the free education. So that they already don't show say now part then they don't get inside the manifesto.
Well, you are preempting our manifesto.
No,
yes, we that free education, that no SS4, that free health is going to be the center of our manifesto. That one we don't discuss of the people that first will go around, and that they want. So the leader has just stated this in general policy. The manifesto is going to put in there to be there and the way how to achieve it.
The area of SS4, is it that when I just want to use as a campaign strategy, forgets maybe school picking the way the orange voting age or vote for now, or when I look at the reason we make them count and force and think about our well before I think say before I come on pull out.
The reason in no hold we don't go with them, because believe me, we don't need them. if we get a good educational system, well structured, SS3 is quite enough. You know, SS3 now, and just like A-level and above. So we don't need another 1 year. Even this idea about this two-shift system, it's also not good for this country. I see picking at the commons.
But government already they work on and they build more classrooms them and they see.
But that's what they should have done before. FSSG, you don't go public, what can I say, private. They don't get them. It's not that necessary. They bring confusion even at the school administration. Who say I get two principals in the same school, two different senior teachers in the same school. Our strategy, we have found out, we have done our research, we say we no want her. And people, they say they no want her. Wow. So, when I make the power with the presidential candidate, they don't put her as part of his campaign. You know, we have presidential campaign, they will have also parliamentary campaign, they will have also local council campaign. So this manifesto now they will produce, they get to blend all these ideas that we don't distill, so that they will come as a package.
One thing where the All People's Congress APC party say then they use for campaign, now waiting them believe say them don't do. For the SLPP, now waiting now on a platform that they use for sale. So the people are saying that this for making a vote for the SLPP.
First of all, anything we SLPP say, when we promise, we fulfill them. We go record where they will develop the human resource. That one thing. We do infrastructure, relevant infrastructure, and cost-effective and quality, high quality. When we talk about infrastructure, then of course we ensure that good governance, and good governance starts with we own relationship as governing ministers, the head of our status. You know never see we get this kind of tirade in each other throughout 10 years. But above all, we get a record for sure, a better record from the days of colonial in the 1950s, where SLPP lead the governance of this country. Anytime we can development, inflation is good, price stabilization, currency stabilization, especially against the dollar, the cost of living is manageable, acceptable, the production of food crops. Before we left power, we go to the east, especially Kalam district, you know they see imported rice. Imported rice was more expensive than the locally produced rice. So we look at what people need. It's not that what is luxurious for us or where we'll be able to get more kickbacks or so. So we look at these wastages, which can cause a lot of problems on the people there. You look at duty-free areas, now they will lost a lot of money. Then, of course, inflated contracts and fake contracts. So we are a responsible party, always putting together responsible policies that are effective and applicable, and the people always get it. One of the wonderful things we do in this country, this fair price. In the fair price, now the oil of the economy. First, they buy fair price now, 3 ton, say 3,000. We will can Kailan or Kailan or Kono. The price is 6 million. People they forget about that. We did the mathematical. I everywhere online can blindly they talk about mathematics. We did social mathematical engineering, whereby the price of petrol Naya, you go Kailan or Kono, not the same. In fact, we get a formula also. We will try to make sure we buy price. Any goods Naya, especially like rice, we're gonna see upline, it will be the same. So that's how that's what we are good at. And that's what the people want to know.
The issue of 1 minute don't come up even from the discussion where you go on our Facebook right now on our page. What's in the happen to the SLB running mate?
Well, the running mate issue, it will be something that we always come. I agree with them. But we have a constitutional provision which say the presidential candidate now sole responsibility for choosing running mate. We are talking about somebody who even literally forever work together 24 hours a day, see eye to eye, and have the same philosophy. And with that constitutional provision, again the mandate also for consult with our national executive council, which is the highest decision-making body, the administrative organ. So let us get a chance for making look. It's consulting all over, and very soon, by God in power, it will come to run a meet. Well, I think
everybody will feel say with the step down way, the Alpha to go step down. Now in the post we will be the one meet.
Well, with all due respect to Alpha Timbo, that is not the criterion to become a running mate. We all step down in our different ways, because I saw the writing on the wall. I've been in this party perhaps longer, held responsible positions, 11 years Secretary General, 4 years as Deputy Chairman, and now substantive National Chairman. They say, yeah, what is say load? If you know whether it be or not, you don't need for total. We don't say along with that. You don't need to contest with Malabio, forget a leverage. Then I say, I'm not saying, I don't want to say anything against him. So, but I want to disabuse people's idea that because he stepped down, then make it will be running me. No, it's a very, he has worked with me as my deputy, as in the secretariat. But that is not the criteria.
So that not be an advantage over the other people already did.
No, I don't think so. Because now for that, we say a way for running it. Because we all stepped down. And a lot of people have stepped down. They did not challenge MRW.
Alright, Dr. Adam, continue for the between at the studio. Quickly before we take walkabouts and text messages, we continue the program Good Morning Salon. We can't take messages, but quickly we want to let the public know say the President Dr. Ernest Kuruma tomorrow Friday, November 24, therefore officially Pulnado, the National Association of Procurement Professionals, NAPP, and they say the ceremony therefore being at the Miata Conference Hall, na UE building. Tomorrow Friday, November 24, then the Pulnado, the National Association of Procurement Professionals, NAPP.
We look at message Emmanuel saying and also commenting on the Facebook. The sports hour we look at from Abdul Akin to on Facebook say Dr. Steve Blyden has issues with almost all of our staff, which is bad.
This other one say it is important for the ACC to investigate the ministry to know what is happening. It comes from Bahinda Nablakono.
Sheikh Hussein on Facebook say 98.1 please ask the chairman if that is not an indication of them mismanaging their own funds, let alone state resources, when he had earlier said that they will not reinvent the wheel. IGR has done thorough research to come up with the Citizens Manifesto, private resources to prepare so-called People's Manifesto, when at the end of the day there will be little or no difference between the two. Why not SLP, like all other parties, embrace a true reflection of the wishes of the people?
This other person is saying, Madam Minister Blyden, everyone knows that there is no difference between the Awareness Times and Dr. Blyden. You are the owner and it remains you the owner. We hope you are not using it to dictate the content of the paper to intimidate people.
Sheikh Kane on Facebook say, what does he mean by relevant infrastructure and cost effective? Please let him explain more.
These other text messages say, may Allah bless the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare. I hope the ACC will be involved in this matter. It comes from Senesi calling a low cost.
Ahmed Maki say, I see SLP supporter at the Longmont and Topoku. Let's say they not don't do worse thing past this. I'm not condoning what is wrong here, but this goes for sure say APC not sabi thief like SLP. When SLP thief, you know they are nothing because they're senior man then, you know, the top.
This other one they say, posterity will judge if drastic changes do not take place at the Ministry of Social Welfare, and if they penalize one and leave the other, God will judge.
James Ola Olu Roberts on Facebook say, I think the Social Welfare Department must be looked into very seriously. Why must it be like this all the time? Madam Minister at the studio, if you sleep, if you okay, we'll look at more messages.
This one they say, in life you should always maintain mutual relationship with your subordinates. This is exactly what is the elements missing at the Ministry of Social Welfare.
Abu Bakar Ba say, good morning 96.1 please. Echi, the president should intervene. That ministry is always in problem with boss and their deputies. Predecessors, they were always having problem, and I think they should be fired from their duties.
This one say, thank you, Madam Deputy Minister, for letting us know the truth. This is the same minister that accused the Disabled Commission and the chairman of corruption. Bio in your past, the one the way talk about.
Usman Uzo Vicente on Facebook say, I think Nene is saying the truth for all of us to know what is going on inside the ministry. Madam Minister, please settle your problem with your deputy because anti-corruption is watching.
This one they say, Dr. Harding, if you are so sure that the SLPP will win the 2018 election, do you foresee a runoff or one at the goal?
This other message say, Dr. Harding, it is believed that you led a group of 7 people from the SLPP, so including Ali Bangwa, Dr. Spencer, Shamsu Mustafa, and others who were sent by the late Jankaba after restoration of democracy. Well, some message missing the message cut. Make sure to read this and not too long because it takes a certain amount of words. Then we take one more message and come over to guests then for comments. This one say the Leiden is not right. It's not the right person for that ministry. Well, from the message so we take Wakabot. When we come back, we guess them will comment. Alright, well, we try to get Wakabot, so we start with the Deputy Minister for comment.
I don't listen to Dr. Blyden where he talk. And now this way Dr. Blyden can always do. When you bring the issue, he left the issue and jump to something else. Dr. Blyden, now you don't first talk about corruption. And when Awareness Times write about corruption when me involving, I report them to IMC. When I report them to IMC, they invite Abdul Malik. Behind me back as minister, you get instruction to the PS for avail documents them from the ministry and give them to Abdul Malik. When I reach now IMC pull the documents them we then get from the Ministry of Social Welfare and ask me if I get a copy. I say no, I don't get them. I read the letter where you write as minister, they instruct the PS for give the document. But that documents they help me for sure say waiting Abdul Malik Dr. Blyden writes na lie. But the allegation of corruption, do at the big large just end this because the country need for know Dr. Blyden how he can hide when he don't do things then. It intimidates and bring division, so he go just walk over what he do. I want for let the public know. I don't say people and they talk. I want for let the APC party know say the time where APC people and they afraid for identify themselves in 1996. Me have been party agent for APC. So Blyden no go be more APC than me.
So now,
but we need for help the people of this country for let them know who da na the corrupt person or who da can hide corruption. So the issue of me and the chairman of the Poloko District Council where Dr. Blyden they bring, the chairman go tell and say, I don't ever carry thugs na the party. I don't get thugs. So Dr. Blyden paid thugs them for Cambridge Pekin. Then a ministry were responsible for protect Pekin. The reports then at the police and I tell them in July, me and him been get communication of all copies we don't reach to the secretary to president for the attention of the president. I tell her in July say, I promise and say, I no go allow him for let it go scot-free on all waiting he don't do because economical with the truth. And at the time I don't begin so, for make the world know. And I they prosecute Dr. Blyden even after we come on at the ministry at international level. For that one act where he I talk them for can be speaking them what we supposed for protect. So and one let Dr. Blyden no say ministers them been done all position in other countries where they come out because of the action the way they do. They all then are other countries. So that picking the way he beat and spend 56 million loans for call up a press conference for cook up lies. When I Indian the problem between the former acting PS where now a provincial secretary in the north, we make them pull them. Dr. Blyden don't do a lot, and the country need for no.
Issues and the way you don't talk about, say the minister don't do the allegations and way you don't make. What do you think say will be permanent solution? We're not going to affect the work of every other staff at the ministry and the institutions.
Now make I tell you.
What do you suggest to
make I tell you.
Be possible
Dr. Blyden don't already bring a divide and rule now the ministry. And anybody will get that trick, now somebody will want for use and for let in just pass through, you know, get checks and balances. Please, are they begging? When we can at the ministry, the first thing where Dr. Blyden do now for tell the staff then, he call names, he say, when I no work with them, why so now so tried. I no want for work with them. The talk been calm, I been they listen. I tell them, say, he want divide una. Now what they say, would they continue tribalism? I they laugh. He talk in a parliament. First he said the Mende, now he said the Timney. Why you they accuse people there every day? If you sure say what you they do correct, you no need for do so. Dr. Blyden they promote people. That is not a responsibility as minister.
Will be permanent solution.
What may they ask for? Let anti-corruption can at social welfare and investigate these allegations of corruption. This go help this country. Because Dr. Blyden, all man they afraid and because na journalist, all man they afraid say go write butter. But me tell her in one of me letters, they say, me na person way not afraid the media. Even if you write about me, as long as I know say I they do the right thing. May they call on anti-corruption as Dr. Blyden been done they go there. Let anti-corruption come and investigate me. As recent as Friday last week, we make it and the accountants don't get problem. Dr. Blyden writes the accountant for withdraw 200 million. Without not attach a concept, so we need for no. Relax. Now come before you come, please.
We not get too much time at the studio.
You know what I long in know. I go come back if you not give me time because I want let the country know waiting they happen. I want for let people they know say not all that guilt is gold. Dr. Blyden done they show to the nation accusing as last week Friday a disabled man when are we supposed for protect I say the blind old man thief money. No. Then he sit down before the committee back they say the PS thief. Then well we want to know now all them thief they also happen at the ministry where this minister I don't say for 10 months he not get a PS. Let it give account of the money as well.
Alright, Mrs. Kurma, quickly, people only suggest saying that only way change being at the ministry, therefore change the minister, go make on a get permanent solution. Do you buy the idea? They think
you know, like I tell you, I don't tell you now. If any minister can, you know, get a clear responsibility for a deputy, people then go always get problem. Right. Nobody no one for sit down idle. Nobody. And if for stop for be bossy. Teamwork now they make person succeed any side with side.
Alright. Over to the chairman and leader for the SFPP, Dr. Prince Harding. Many text messages and comments for you. Responsibility.
Yeah, the first one member. But no matter, you only advise my sister Nene, very nice, very eloquent lady. May go to SFBC, they will get more time in there. The government control mouthpiece, but it's very important. May talk really, may people here to advise them. And somebody they talk about chief SFPP, you know, Sabi to yank about all the work. If I never take a minister then to the ACC, we are not. You the everybody they happen. You they try for proud what they happen. Me as Australian between me and SFPP, I want power, but I don't let this what they happen. Somebody go and talk say well they're proud for say the thing they expose. No, not all this one, not this party, not this country. It's not fine, no glorify them. It's not fine for the national, for the international people. Then where they we are a civilized nation. We are highly educated, and our governance structure is extraordinarily good. Now the manning, one way they take them position there, and they cause this corruption. And minister no will ever corrupt. You don't know. It's not possible. There must be connivance. But let me also come. Somebody has put in a relevant infrastructure. Like the Kinsey Road, yes, it will be quite small. Now for just repair, we're not supposed to spend how many $1 million? Now $1 million if we don't take up to the feeder roads, farm products that they produce, they're taken from Bombali, Makini, for Gona, Kamakwe. I'll coach your day under that road I work out and spend how many hours. Now that money if we become way under, we'll make them fine. We'll get produce the camp cheaper, then the produce na free to know will be expensive. Like Matru Jong, you come out from bowl for go Matru Jong. The food that this year, orange, I see orange they rotting. If I why they want buy, say people they say me I take them, they say because the neighbor can sell it. I buy today they give me free. See, these are the type of things when I call relevant infrastructure, not in fact political infrastructure for show to the public. Oh, are they do this? Are they do this? We as SFPP, the last time when I talked in one of the medium there, I think AYV, I said 149 chiefdoms. War after war, who don't end the war, which also is a big plus to us because without peace and health, there is no country. We built every school now, every chiefdom, health center, virtually in every chiefdom. We built also even court barriers, assembly point. Then we did this. We did not come to Freetown to show it. Yes, they say, oh no, they talk about that. But this were the felt needs of our people. And that's why if we don't continue for 10 years, we'll not get too shift, not for necessary, if we don't solve that. Then let me somebody talk about the run of about runoff. I will not say anything on that specifically, but let me just say, because I say how prepared, I will say we are prepared for the worst case scenario. I will not tell you what the worst case scenario is.
What you want to say the worst case now for us?
No, the worst case scenario it is now for let we be in a position for we. Not for us. Worst case scenario, no. It is not in our vocabulary, and it is not in my culture. I've never led a party or any organization who would lose. You see, something they know they forget, like how we talk about mental health, godliness. Godliness exalts a nation, and if we as leaders, you one way for you, if you are practicing godliness, not to religious mantra or not to religious dictums, godliness, you leading a group, believe in me, God will exalt you and will not go away. Prince Adi, I stand here that I am practicing godliness and I believe in God. Everything I'm doing, I consult with God. Even while I can at this station today, I pray to God first. May can give me the thoughts, my decisions, my analysis. So I'm leading this particular organized SFPP. I don't show record. I don't win 3 times as leader of this party because we won in 1996. We won 2002. I was there. 2002 and 2004 local elections. 19 local councils. We won 16 out of 19. The 3, we have sizable representatives. Why we don't accommodate? The whole thing don't reverse back. We don't lost 2 elections, 3 elections consecutively. Now I don't come. Why don't take over? You can see God where the God they use me. The party tried when I say we divided. No, now I don't take over. The place it don't become quiet. We are moving. We don't infiltrate the backyard of APC. We don't enter in the palace. Up to the point that now they don't get scared. They know Luna and me, and me say know them. And we are going ahead because God gives me strategy. I consult God and God guides me. And I'm telling you that this particular election, with the winner, hands down, with no doubt.
When you talk about calm and quietness, the one incident we happened recently in a party office area, where some people go out for relates to the behavior of one members then, one supporters then. Even when the police secretary appear in a court, we see some people go there before the motor car. We try to stop the motor car. One wants not to calm and quietness.
Hey, both have complete calm and quiet. But what happened at party office? Now police go invade. We don't want to accept her. How can we be rowdy in our own compound? Now they go invade, they take pot shot, they fire live shots, then they use gas canisters. But I know what they want to do. For let we create a situation where government will come inside. Oh, this country is not peaceful. Let's prolong our lives, and that is what they want to. I will refuse. Nobody is going to take us. You can't have another place, Lehman. But peaceful in Lima. Small Ange. When I go detain them, go do all kind of things. And people are emotional. Lima speaks for them. He is not the angel that people want to make him. It's just pure human. He's got youthful exuberance. And he's speaking the language the boys want to hear. And they see him as a hero because these people are downtrodden. They are economic prisoners. They cannot afford a meal a day. Forget about 2 meals or 3 meals a day. So you can't see that man a hero, you won't take up. They're not stoned, they're not fed, they lay down. Now peaceful protest with no ammunition, with no missile, with no sticks. Then you call that that we are not peaceful. That's a peaceful protest. We get means for cause but it's against our doctrine and philosophies and principles as SLPP. Now we bring independence peacefully. Other countries, 20, how many years they killed and then we ended the war peacefully. At the end of the day, we even formed cabinet with the most adversary of this nation, RAF. They sack we for bring them inside. The National Secretary General, Pakabase, let them come out of let them do anything in this country. I mean, the cities, in the villages, it's better for them to be in the court. 7 cabinet positions we are giving to RAF. We brought peace, and so it's on our record. Nobody no go think with any other.
Some people they left the party, they say no, they again.
No, everybody can write for belong anywhere. Understand? Within this party, there are certain people. They have their own objective. If it's not met, they can leave, and that's. But still, we as a party, we know we're glad that anybody left for any other reason. We would like, apart from indiscipline, if you cannot be part of the party with the culture of discipline and respect for authority, that one I will not condone it. I will not accept it. You can go because we play by the rules, and that's what we want to set as an example to this country. Rules and respect for authority and discipline. That's the only way good governance can reign.
Alright, let's thank you for joining the program this morning. Dr. Prince Alex Hardin, Chairman and Leader for the SLPP, and plenty thank you to you, the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Madam Rugiatu Nene Ture Kuruma. Thank you for attending the program this morning. Now, this edition of the program Good Morning Salon go left you. Plenty thank you to Executive Producer Michael Sambula and the rest of the Good Morning Salon team. Listen to election time at 12. We get interesting topic and other programs and where they come up throughout the day. May Wakabade say get yourself a wonderful day. Continue for listening to 98.1.
Thank you.